Hey, what's up? So, I'm back again with another, I guess, pod. Yeah, just a pod. And welcome to the Convo, which I'm currently calling it for now. And it might stick this way because I don't know what else to call it. But, anyways, first, I want to apologize for missing last week. I had to take care of some stuff. But because of that, I thought I'd make up for that by doing something different for this week. So, I mean, you know what? I'm not even going to talk too much longer. I'm just going to get right into it. So, yeah, this one's definitely going to be something I want to try for the first time. Hopefully, it works out. If it doesn't, well, we'll see how it goes. But, anyways, let's just get to it. All right, everybody here?
Yeah.
Man, what happened to all the energy, man? I have you on here.
Oh, I'm writing a report. Just give me a second.
Oh, God.
I thought this was like a test just to make sure it was here.
No.
Yeah, like where's all the energy?
No, I mean, we on
What
right
the fuck?
now. I'm recording right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you should have said that.
Well, that's the point of having me to call you guys, is so we could just
No, because a director says action.
This
or
is not a
take one.
movie.
Hey,
This is
bro,
not a movie.
Hey, you could have fooled me, honey. All right, but you guys can talk. I'm gonna just listen. I just report with us. Let's go. Let's talk, whatever.
Okay. So, why don't you introduce yourself? Well, okay. Let this fool write a freaking report, whatever. Introduce yourself, man.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Name is Brandon. I go over like the whole like what I do and all that other stuff. Or
It's whatever you want to do, man. Like I said, all this is just having a conversation, so you can say whatever you want.
okay, I'll do it at the end then. But yeah, guys, I'm Brandon. What's up, you guys? I'm happy to be here on the show and looking to have a good time.
You know, I had this all ready to go. Called everybody in, like, oh man, it's gonna be exciting. And then I have you on here that sounds confused, and then I have this fool over here writing a report.
Hold on, I'm almost done.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a baby, bro. All right, I'm done.
All right, introduce yourself. I know you were on here before, but introduce yourself.
Oh, God, it's Keith, aka Big Mike, aka Green Machine. I don't know, man. Nick,
Did you just say
if you
Dream
don't know
Machine?
me by now, if you don't know me by now, that's clearly your fault.
Did you just call yourself the Dream Machine?
I said Green Machine.
Green.
It's like it's something my son. That's what he calls me. Just don't worry about it. He calls me that.
Fine. Anyways, I brought you both here because I had nothing going on in my life right now, so I decided to have you both.
That's so sad.
Damn.
It's just some things that you need to keep to yourself, and that should be one of them.
How you said it? It sounded like you had so much candy for tea.
He was so happy until he started to talk about his life. He was like, I have so much enthusiasm, but I don't have anything going on in my life right now. Thank God. Or pick up trash around the neighborhood or something. Do something productive.
I would. They did destroy. Oh, I didn't tell you that they destroyed my trash can today.
Yeah, because you're just sitting there on my bed.
Go to.
All right.
Why is it always something happening to your trash can, bro?
I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll tell you. So basically, he's right. There's something that always happens to my trash can. So for a couple of days, this was like happening last year. For like multiple weeks, I had people would go into my trash can and steal the trash out of my trash can. I had my
Is
trash
that?
can stolen once,
Mhm.
and now right now the trash can is destroyed.
Well, I'm just gonna go with it saying, like, I don't know what type of golden ticket trash cans you got, but they sell trash cans at like Walmart for like $20, bro. It's not that serious. Like, like, like I don't know what kind of Willy Wonka, Charlie tickets you got,
Well, this
but
is this is the weird thing too. It's only my trash they do it to.
I mean, honestly, bro, it's probably because you're black. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's probably because you're black. And I mean, I'm being serious. Like, people just do things to black people. I mean, I don't know who would just steal somebody's trash. So,
I mean, I expect a lot more things to be done to me because I'm black. Like like the LeBron James incident of like writing on my door, calling me outside my name, not steal my trash.
I would laugh my ass off if I woke up and opened my door and I was as rich as him and somebody took the time to write nigga. First of all, I'm firing my whole security detail. Firing my whole, they're all fired, all of them. But the second, I would just laugh because I'd be like, "That's the worst you got." And you couldn't talk about my hairline. You couldn't talk about anything else, but just that's just stupid. It's stupid. I would just laugh. Like, there's a million other things you could talk about LBJ, but calling him. I mean, it's the truth. He's a nigga. I mean, I wouldn't get mad at that if somebody wrote me, "Thank you for letting people know that a nigga was here." You should have put that's the end of the that's what you should have.
And it'd be like, that makes me feel just a little bit worse.
Yeah. But
uh,
what have you guys been have going on
Well,
in your life?
I just learned that half of B is from Central America, so
Half of me is from Central America.
yeah.
Which half?
You
That's,
got
I guess that's the only half.
you got to ask him that.
Uncle Black all over the planet, so.
You know, I was about to say because B is like Akon black. Like, there is no coming back. Like, that's why he's like Central America. But you got a little splash of Brazil in there. Is that what I'm understanding or whatever? Like, I don't know. That's like you said. I got a splash of Hawaii. Like, where? Where? Who on your side? I've seen your black family. Where do you have a splash of Hawaii? No, you're black. You got that uncle, that Uncle Rucky syndrome, 109%. 109%.
That just
Actually,
terrible, bro.
actually, I actually have a kit. I have a kit of the what is it, the Ancestry, and I haven't used it yet. I've had it for like a year, and I'm afraid to use it because I don't want it to say like, I'm like 40% like European or something. Like, I'm terrified. But you guys are gonna laugh. Randy is the one who bought it for me, and she took hers, and she literally has like 2% black, like African, and she's 2% African. So now nobody can get mad at her. And so when she says, and because she paid the money and got the ancestry, even though she don't look black, but it says it on there. She got 2% African, and it shows you what African. It's like, oh my God, I don't know what it says, but I'm just pissed off that whatever you do, just don't do ancestry because then you'll find out some nonsense. Like I said, it's sitting in my drawer in the plastic. I've had it for like 6 months, and she keeps telling me to do it, but I'm terrified. it's gonna say like French or some shit, like just some weird shit. It's like
Oh,
I'm like fucking 80. I'm like 80% Chinese, and so now I gotta go to everybody and be like, yeah, so I'm Chinese now, so that's great.
bro, I
Nah,
really
man.
wish you would do it. Oh man,
Nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, but I'm probably not going to tell anybody.
dude.
No, see, if I want to do my DNA test, I want to go to a laboratory that has black scientists in there. I mean, hey man,
Right.
y'all know black DNA. Y'all gotta do DNA for me. I don't trust my DNA anywhere else on the planet.
That's true. I want to agree with you, but there was a black doctor who killed Michael Jackson, so I don't know if I could trust black scientists, man. I don't know about that. It wasn't a white guy who killed Mike. I know that.
I don't know like your friend. I'm just afraid that he's gonna add a little bit of European to my
Yeah,
DNA.
right. Right. Well, the crazy thing is that obviously our forefathers or forefathers or however far now, it's like we're basically owned by slaves. So I mean, sorry, not owned by slaves, but they were slaves and owned by, and they had owners. And it's like, so you start to think like, I know it's not a funny situation, but just to think like some old Thomas Jefferson or some, John Adams guy like was like, screwing my great 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 grandmother, my great 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 grandfather couldn't do anything about it. And that's really messed up to think about. So I think that's where the European part comes in. But yeah, I'm terrified to be like, what if it's a high number, like 20% European? Like, dude, what would you do? Like, wouldn't you be so mad? Like, oh my God, really?
Yo, bro, hold up. Did you see that one video about that one black girl who took the test and basically said that she was basically from Europe. She wasn't even from Africa, and she's dark as hell.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh yeah, I saw
I
that.
think I did see that,
That
and that's
was so
terrible.
funny.
That's terrible. I think I was a chick who like had all like the African customs and the smock and all that to find out you're from Europe. It's like, oh my God. And your husband leaves you. Like, dude,
You're not black enough.
no, you're not. You're not black enough. It's like that's how you break up a happy home. Like ancestry slogan should be ancestry breaking up happy homes since 2022 2001 or whatever. It's like that should be their slogan.
Oh,
23 and me and showing a family near you. Like that's what it should say. That should be their slogan. 'Cause, man, I'd be mad if I was like, well, actually, no, I can't even say if. Like, I'm mad right now. Like, like 2% black, like, it's pretty high. Like,
Holy shit.
and dude, like, I'm gonna take the picture of it and I'm gonna show you guys, and that shit says like 2% like African. And I was like, oh my God, how did this happen? Where did your forefathers like dabble in black? Like they hate my guts. So when did that happen? when did this pot get stirred to it? Like when did that
I actually would love to see what her great 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 grandfather looks like.
happen? when I'm willing to, because now it scares me, and because like I talk so much crap about Alina, and she's white, and I dog her so much. So now it means that, God, she probably has like 1% black now, and I can't really talk mess about it. It's like, oh man, like she's so pale, like she's so pale. It's like it's so terrible. And you have kids, then you can say whatever you want, because when you were a kid, and your mom, or your dad just used to say messed up things to you, and you're always like, you do know I'm yours, right? You know why? Why are you talking to me like this?
Hey, I'm just glad my mom got taught out of calling me Paul or Jeff because that was almost my name.
What did you just say?
Wait, what?
My name was almost gonna be Paul or Jeff, and my mom got taught out of
Oh, Polar Jeff. I thought you said Polar Jeff. I, dude, I thought you said Polar Jeff. That's why I was like, was she?
All I just heard was Jack. I was like, wait, what?
Well,
Oh,
Jack ain't that bad. Jack, I
Jeff.
could deal with Jack, but I can't deal with. No offense, to all the Pauls and Jeffs out there. I mean, there is a black Paul. I mean, you got Paul George, so he's putting it back for the black people. But you know,
I'm, I'm, I'm willing to bet that Paul George doesn't go by Paul George. He just doesn't look like he goes home and wants people to call him Paul. Even I personally hate saying Paul George. It's annoying. Like, there's some kind of dudes in the NBA. Like, I just hate their names. Like, what the hell is a Kawhi Leonard? Like, I hate it. I hate it. Just and he talked for the first time. I was like, oh, that's a Kawhi Leonard.
but you know what? He'll never be forgotten. That's a name you'll never forget.
That's true.
So
True.
I mean, there were never. Okay, I take that back. Now there's gonna be a ton of Kawhi Leonards. Like, remember when Kobe was first came in? You never heard the name Kobe. Now every freaking kid is named Kobe now.
Yeah, no, I'm tired of people naming their kids after. It was a girl on Facebook who named her kid Nipsey. I'm like, you probably can't even remember a Nipsey song. What are you, like, 18 years old? It's like, did you even get a chance to enjoy truly Nipsey? Like, I'm not a big Nipsey Hussle fan for personal reasons. Like, I'm not gonna go in here and be like, oh yeah, I rep Nipsey, and I knew that much about Nipsey. And the only thing I knew about Nipsey was, like, somehow he got to date fucking Lauren London. Like, that's as far as I know about Nipsey Hussle. 'Cause I don't care, but, like, a lot of people are fans.
I
And that's
am.
fine. But
I'll put it out there. I'm a big
yeah,
fan.
yeah,
Of Nipsey.
yeah. Like, everybody has their, because, see, that's the crazy thing about the West Coast. Everybody is divided. It's like, if you're a Kendrick Lamar fan and then you're not a game fan, if you're a game fan and then you're a YG fan, and so on and so be it. It's like the West Coast is very divided on who they like, but this is besides the point of what I'm trying to say. But so I'm just saying, like, for one, and she's never lived in LA, so you have no right to name your kid Nipsey, and you just damn this child, like Nipsey, like dude, this kid's gonna get teased for the rest of his life, especially if he can't rap. Especially if he can't rap. Like, it's so sad to think about. You just damn this child. You just put a target on his back.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, compared to the other names that we talked about that kids are named, I mean, Nipsey ain't that
I mean,
bad.
that is true.
Like,
That is true.
That's true. Nipsey though.
Yeah, no, not Nipsey. It's just like, I tell people, if you're gonna name your kid Kobe, he better play a sport. I don't care if it's croquet. He better he better be the best croquet player in the world. I know that because that's a high title. Because, as you know, like, my cousin named two of his kids Kobe a long time ago, and one of his sons obviously is growing up to be a football athlete, which he's pretty good, but he's starting to hate football. So I'm just like, so what do you do? Like, what do you like? I would look at my son and be like, hey, like, your name is Kobe, so you gotta have to keep playing. Like, like, no, you can't be a bagger of bombs with the name Kobe. It's so sad. Like, what is a bagger of bombs?
hey,
You
as
gotta
long
be
as you
the
the
best
best
bagger ever.
damn,
I know
yeah, I'm
that.
about to say you gotta be the best bagger in the world.
It's so sad to think about. It's so sad. All the cool names out there, like, but they're all turn out to be crappy kids or crappy adults.
Well, I don't know if you named your son or not, but how'd you
I
come up
did
with
not.
his name? Oh,
I
okay.
did not. She
Oh,
okay, like,
okay, there we go.
well, I mean, a
Yeah, I would
funny
like to know that
story.
story.
Yeah, right. We never heard the story.
Funny story. When he was born, he looked Asian, and I was very upset. I was like, "What is going on here?" And when he was born, his left eye would not open. Like, I have never been so scared in my life because I thought I was gonna have a kid. And because it used to be a kid when I used to live in Lancaster, I used to know this kid. It was his sister. Her left eye didn't like her did eye didn't know something happened as a kid or whatever. I don't remember the story. But it's like I used to dog this girl like crazy, and I was like, oh my god, this is happening to me. so um, so so the doctor was like, oh no, it'll be fine, this and that, and so like me, like when he was like 2 days old, like a day old or whatever, I would hold his eye open. I'm like, no, like I don't give a hell what these doctors said. Like, no, I want to see if it can open. So that went on like that for about a month, but it actually fixed itself, obviously, as you guys can see. But no, so the 2 days, and we spent in the hospital, and I was like, I don't know what to name him. I was like, I'm afraid to give him anything because like it should be like a month period, so like a kid can form into itself, and then you give him a name. But no, 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 no. But before you leave the hospital, and you have to give a name, and I'm just like, that's not enough time to decide this kid's future. It's like that's not fair. Like, that's not fair. Like, I didn't know that it was so much pressure on picking a name because we didn't even find out he was a boy until 6 months. Like, we didn't go to no doctors, no nothing.
Oh
But
shit.
yeah, so she just hold it down, and I was like, I don't even want to let whatever you pick is fine. To this day, I regret it. To this day, I regret it. Because his initials just spell out the word Matt, and I'm just like, oh my god, how the hell did that happen? How the hell did that happen? Yeah, it's MAT, it's Matt, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is terrible. But yeah, no, I didn't pick his name. If I would have picked his name, I think the only name I would have chose, because boy names are hard. It's like you don't want to go a junior, because I've never really liked the whole junior thing. But looking back on it now and seeing him exactly like me, I kind of fucked him. I should have just named him a junior. I didn't know that he was going to be like I just ripped off a piece of like how Boo and would rip off a piece of his pink self, and then it would be a little Boo. Like that's
Right.
what I like. That's what happened. Like, it's scary.
Bro,
Or Sale. I'm sorry, Sale.
well
Not
they
Boo, Sale.
well they both
Sale.
did.
Okay, well, I I think Sales looked better than Boo's,
Sales was a
but
lot
that's
more
just me.
disturbing, but yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean
Yeah.
that dude basically like out little me's out of his
okay, well,
tail. That was
that's uncalled for. But I didn't do any of that. But yeah, so she picked his name, and that's how he got the name Marquise. That's why I don't call him that. I call him Bubba. So ever since he was a kid, I just called him Bubba. But the funny story behind that is because he had so much fat on his neck, he didn't have a neck. Like, dude, he used to have to lift up his neck just to, or not his neck, but like his chin. Like, he didn't have a neck, so he used to have to lift up the fat on his chin just to find his neck because he would have like caked up milk under there. I know it sounds nasty, but that's when he got the name Bubba. And I was like, you just a butterball. But yeah, but that's the story behind that.
yeah. You see, I can never have a junior. I just I'll never have a junior ever.
I mean, I like my name now. had my aunt changed it a long time ago. But I mean, yes, with my old name, I don't think I could have got far in life with my old name as far as I got now. I'll put it to you like that.
Mm.
Because my old name is terrible. Fucking Keith Albert Jernigan. Like, no, I wouldn't have went far with that name. I wouldn't. It doesn't strike fear in the hearts of people. It's like, no,
Oh shit.
no.
Oh man.
But see, but I was a junior, so it's like,
Right.
but yeah. So Michael Turner is much more. It's it's basically opened a lot of doors for me at the end of the
Right.
day.
Right.
So, because I guarantee you, Keith Jernigan, no, they would have threw my application out. They would have threw it out, crumpled it up. No.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Like, I know, like, um, I, I guess you could say we have a my grandpa's. I guess he started a tradition.
Mm,
Uh, so my dad, he has his dad's middle name, and I have my dad's middle name.
hmm.
So if I have a son, he's gonna have my middle name, and he's gonna have
Okay.
yeah. So it kind of gives my kids own original name, but
Hmm.
my name he'll have my name as well. But no one cares about the middle name though, in a sense. But
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So I just gotta think of a name that fits Brandon Vernon. It'd be something Brandon Vernon.
Yeah. Right. Like, I mean,
so
it's dude.
I got
I mean, it's hard. I mean, it
yeah,
really is.
yeah.
It's because you got to think like I'm gonna call this kid this for the rest of his life. Like, do I want to be saying my name? And it's like every time it's like and then you always got to think about social security or not social security, but everything he's going to have to go through. It's like if I have any crimes in my name and then he has my
Right,
name and
right,
he gets
right.
stopped. It's just a lot, man.
Man, yeah, man.
But
Yeah,
but you guys have to start to actually make kids before you guys can start talking about kids.
I
Fair
know,
enough.
right?
I am
Yeah,
100% in
fair
agreement with
enough,
that.
fair enough.
I am not even going to argue that point.
You got. I mean, I don't know. I was talking to her about this too the other day. I was like, because he was like, when is G gonna start to, you know, have kids or be in a relationship? I was like, maybe when hell freezes over. I was like, because at the end of the day, I mean, like, it's not that he's scared. He's just not where he wants to be in life. And I feel like this year has pretty much been for the birds. I mean,
Yeah, pretty
this
much.
year
I
is
mean,
done.
I'll
Right.
speak on that for a minute because yeah, that's like I took a test yesterday, like a little quiz, like those little things on Facebook that like tells you like what your future will be, and
Hmm.
and it said what age will you be married, and it said marriage is not for you in this lifetime. Like damn.
Sounds about right.
I took that. I took that test. I said I won't get married until I'm 62 years old.
Oh wow.
Damn.
The
But
the
I'm
the
actually
old
okay
geezer.
because I lived out my best years. Had a lot of fun, but by the time I'm in my 50s, no, I don't care at that point. No, I had all the fun I can. I can still live at that point. Um, oh, and I also took a kid a quiz how many kids I'm going to have. And they said I'm going to have 5 boys.
That's hard to find.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I'm better than you. It told me I was gonna have triplets.
It's like, who makes these things? Like, do you make these things to purposely piss people off? It's like,
Dude, right now you're right, man. I just got time, so I just been like when I see them, I just do them. I actually have like I oh here it is like there's one right here where it says why am I single, and it says I'm single because I don't have time for love. I'm like yeah.
I mean, I mean, I would say this. When I hooked up with her, it was like 2010, 2011. Like, we've been together 9 years now. And, like, my aunt just asked me, like, how long have you guys been together? I told her 9 years. She was like, oh, wow, it's been that long. I was like, yeah, it's been that long. Like, but I couldn't imagine trying to find a chick right now, like in this the day and age, and it doesn't even have anything to do with this corona. Like even before that,
Yeah.
it's like it's like, and it doesn't have anything to do with diseases or just anything. It's just the patience of having to get to know a chick and care about her needs and wants, her family. It's like, and I was younger, it was much easier. But right now in 2020, April to whatever today is, no. I'd be like, okay, either we getting together or we not.
Oh shit. Okay. You know what? I guess I'll ask you this, man. Since since you know we do have more people probably listening to this besides us three, why don't you tell us about when? I mean, yeah, okay. I guess I'll ask it like this, and then you could tell me if this works or not. How did you know your girl was the one you wanted to be with this long time? Like, how when was the moment where it's like, okay, yeah, this is the one, or this is the one I'm staying with, like pretty much forever.
Um, Honestly, man, just my son. Like I know how it feels to grow up without a father, but I never want him to be without both parents, you know. So I told myself, like, I chose this chick and I chose to, lay down and have a kid with her. It's like, it's not his fault on, why he's in this world. But no, I mean, over the years, like, it wasn't easy with the 5 year gap, bro. And that's the biggest problem. Even to this day, it's like we're 5 years apart.
So what's the challenge of what's the challenges of that?
So I mean, at the end of the day, man, the hardest part is just like, I have already done so much, and she had her first kid at 16 years old, so her life is over, and she didn't understand that at a very early age. So it's like trying to teach,
Hold on,
you know,
let me add this in. Let me add this in here. Her first kid was not with you.
yeah, no, no, no,
Let's make
no,
sure to put that in there so people don't think that you were into like underage girls.
yeah, no, no, no.
you
We
were you were number
clearly
two. You were on
got
number
to,
two.
yeah, we clearly got together when she was 18 years old. But yeah, but yeah, so her life was over and she couldn't make peace with that. So having to teach her about life because her family didn't teach her anything. But that was the hardest part, just trying to teach her, and then we got a kid on the way, and then she already had a kid. It was a lot, man. It was a
Yeah.
lot. But that's why, I mean, every age difference, every age, it doesn't matter if you two are the same age or you two are a year apart. It's like you guys are always gonna have your, huh? Oh no, I can't do that, man. But I mean, all that has its ups and downs. My advice to anybody: get an older chick. Cause I've been with older chicks. They got cars and houses, and that's where the fun starts. Like I would say, if you guys were going to go out to get a sugar mama, who who
Actually,
who just
Oh no! Wait! Stop! Stop. Go
yeah.
ahead, B. Go ahead, B. Go ahead, and say it.
no,
Wait, B, B, B,
I
B,
actually
B,
could have
B,
had a
B,
sugar
B.
mama.
Hold on, stop, stop. Turn up your phone, like get closer or something, because we can barely hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Uh,
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear him now. He's
Yeah.
breaking
I don't
up.
know what happened.
He's breaking up.
Am I good?
Hold on, keep talking.
Yes. Let's make sure I'm good.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Wherever you're at, stay right there. You're coming in good.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Now go
Um,
ahead.
yeah. So, yeah. So, well, I was at the bar, right? And one of my homegirls, she needed me to, cause she take care of disabled people. So this one guy that she take care of, he likes to go to like this bar, but she needed a ride to get down there. So she hit me up and gave me some money to take her down there with the guy he's taking care of. So um, I was sitting at this bar, right? And it's for like older people. It's like for older people. A lot of like 40+ people there. It was there. Um, I was probably the second youngest dude there. and there's this one lady. She was giving me all the signs, man. All the signs. And she looked like she had the money too. Oh man.
I'll say this about older women: they know what they want. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, man. And I was sitting there. I was contemplating the whole night. Should I or should not? Should I do it or should I not do it? And I was thinking and thinking and thinking. And I made this. I made a choice. And granted, I was like 26 at the time, and I made the choice like, nah, I'm good. Because I was trying to think about, nah, I'm gonna have to loop this girl up. I'm like, nah, that's kind of nasty.
I wish he did, man. I would have came up off of that because all he had to do, he had to take care of her, and I would have had a free place to like go down below and work.
I mean, I just think it's how we're hardwired, man. That's the crazy thing. It's like we're hardwired to like how we were raised.
Yeah.
We're not raised, but like how we saw TV. It's like, yeah, we thought that all like the Jessica Albas and all these chicks were great now, but you look at Jessica now, but now she's a mama too, and you're like, oh man, she's not that hot. And or even chicks nowadays, chick can be hot as hell. But it's like if she broke and she don't bring anything to the table, it's like I never thought I'd feel like this. Then it's like, what's the point? But you got this 45-year-old woman who got a house and she's divorced and she got 2 cars and she lonely. It's like, man, I mean, and she don't look, like the 20-year-old, but she got pockets and she got money and she's just lonely and she just wants company and somebody to tell her that she's beautiful. It's like you ain't gotta work half the time. You just gotta be in shape, break her back, and that's about it. Like you ain't gotta do nothing else. Like, and it's like at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I know a couple of guys who only date older chicks, but I'm just like, I mean, I see why. Like these guys got cars, these guys always got cash. They don't have to work, but they choose to work.
That is true. I can admit that.
Right.
Some of the guys who I know who date older women, man, yeah, they're living pretty well.
But it's like, I mean, it's all up to you. But it's like, yeah, I mean, everybody wants that hot young thick thing at the end of the day. But she's gonna cost you money at the end of the day. And it's like, I'm done with that. I've been down that road. Like, I'm not going to work all week.
And they come home to a bill.
Yeah, come home to a bill. Okay, yes, you hot. Yeah, you pretty. Yeah, you attract other pretty women. But I got to put up half of my check that I've been flipping burgers or whatever I was doing at the time just to please you. It's ridiculous.
Right.
It's like, so, I mean, all in all, the reason why I chose her is because any chick that's willing to put up a bill, man, I mean, she's the best. I mean, he paid for all of us to eat. Like, if you can find a girl that's willing to pay for you and your whole crew and kids to eat, that's, to me, that's a winner at the end of the day. To me, at least.
Yeah, man. I'm mad that now that I'm older. I'm mad. I'm like, I should have took that deal, man.
Like I said, he probably didn't want any kids or nothing. She probably just want to be loved and hugged and cuddled, and you can have whatever you wanted. And like I said, when we were younger, we didn't see things like that.
Exactly.
We just was like, oh yeah, I just want the pretty girl. And nope, bad idea.
So, I decided to stop this one right here. And that's because this went on pretty long. So, I'm going to cut this up into 2 halves. And I won't say you'll see part 2 next week because I think I might want to say that one for down the line just in case. But we'll see. If I can't find anybody for next week, then you'll get part 2 next week. If not, then you'll get that one later. But I do want to say this. It is kind of funny how we started talking about our relationships and our love lives because, yes, as you heard, I am single. But one of the things I was thinking about doing because I was bored was going on a Corona date. And I thought about it, but I decided that I'm not going to put myself out there for nothing. What the heck? And, bring y'all along? No, I'm not about to go out there and embarrass myself like that. So, this is what we're going to do. This is what I will do. Because I realize I want a play button. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen on this channel or another channel. But at least particularly for this channel. And I'm just going to tell y'all right now. I'm going to deny this and deny this and deny this until the cows come running home. Because I'm probably going to regret this. But if I can get a play button, then what I'll do is I will get a Tinder account and I will try to set myself on a Corona date and record the entire thing so you can see it and see how it goes. Because I really want to try to go for a play button. I would definitely like to at least have the first, the silver play button. I would definitely like to have one of those. I mean, my goal would be to get the gold one. I really want the gold one. Well, actually, the actual real goal is the one, that $100,000 one, that red diamond one. That's legit. I want that red diamond. But be realistic. If I could get the silver one, I'll be happy about that. So, yeah. So again, if I am able to hit, I was about to say hate. If I am able to hit it on this channel, I will go on a Corona date and record the entire thing and upload it, and you can see how it goes. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put myself out there. Now, whether it be video, I won't make any promises for that. But I will tell you this much, there will be audio. And yeah, I'll bring y'all with me so you can see it. But that's only if I'm single, because who knows, things could change if I'm still single. And again, I want that first play button. So I'm going to tell y'all once again, to all the boys and girls listening to this, ladies, women, men, I don't care where you come from. I don't care what country you're at. I don't care who you side with. I don't care about none of that. I'm just letting y'all know. If I was to hit that number, I'm going to deny. So I expect you to basically chop this part out and let me listen to it. So yeah. So I can remember what I said, and again, I'll be a man of my word, and I'll do it for y'all. So again, as long as I'm single, if I hit that number, give my first play button, and I'm single, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go on a Corona date and show y'all how it goes. But anyways, that's enough for this one. And yeah, I'll see y'all with another one next week. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you back next week.